You're trying to optimize your system before you've built your system, right? Trying to perfect your process before you've started your process, right? You're solving problems you don't even have yet, and it's keeping you from starting. So you want to build your income stream, right? But before you post anything, you're thinking about optimization, right? What's the best time to post? What's the ideal length, right? What hashtags get the most reach? You haven't posted once, but you're already trying to optimize the post, right? Or you're building an offer, but before you've made one sale, you're thinking about scaling, right? How do I automate this? What funnel should I use? How do I handle 100 customers? You don't have one customer, but you're planning for 100, right? You're trying to solve advanced problems before you've solved the basic ones. And meanwhile, someone else just posted, no optimization, no perfect timing, no strategy, right? They just did it. Basic, simple, right? Then they post it again and again, 10 times, 20 times, 100 times. Then they started optimizing, right? Which post performed best, right? When did people engage the most? What worked, right? They optimized based on real data, from real posts, from real experience. You're still planning the perfect first post, still researching the optimal strategy, right? They've posted 100 times and learned what works. You've posted 0 times and learned nothing, because you're trying to optimize before you have anything to optimize, right? And wanting to do it right from the start makes sense. You don't want to waste time doing it wrong. You want to be efficient, right? Strategic. But the problem is you can't optimize something that doesn't exist yet, right? You can't improve a process that hasn't started, right? You can't refine a system you haven't built. So optimization comes after execution, not before. So here's what you need to understand. Number 1, you can't optimize without data, and you can't get data without doing, right? What's the best time to post? You don't know because you haven't posted, right? What content performs best? You don't know because you haven't created any. What offer converts highest, right? You don't know because you haven't made any offers. All your optimization questions require data to answer. And the data comes from doing, not from thinking. So stop trying to optimize in theory and start doing in practice, right? Then optimize based on what actually happened, right? Number 2, version 1 doesn't need to be optimized. It needs to exist, right? Your first post doesn't need perfect timing. It needs to be posted. Your first offer doesn't need a funnel. It needs to be made, right? Your first video doesn't need professional editing. It needs to be uploaded. Version 1 is for learning, not for perfection. You optimize version 10, not version 1, right? Version 1 just needs to exist so you can get to version 10, right? So stop perfecting version 1 and start creating it instead. Number 3, most optimization is just procrastination with a strategy label, right? You're not really optimizing. You're avoiding, because optimization sounds productive, strategic, smart. But what you're really doing is delaying, hiding behind research, avoiding the discomfort of just doing it, right? You don't need the perfect time to post. You're scared to post at all, right? You don't need the perfect funnel. You're scared to make an offer at all, right? So call it what it is. Procrastination, not optimization. Then do the thing you're avoiding. Unoptimized, right? Imperfect, but done, right? Done beats perfect every time. So how do you stop optimizing and start doing? How do you create before you perfect? You fix the mindset that makes you think optimization comes first. The perfectionism, right? The fear of wasting effort. The belief that doing it wrong is worse than not doing it at all. Your mindset is 95% of this. Strategy is 5%. And the strategy is simple. Do it first and optimize later. I stopped researching the perfect approach and started messy, unoptimized, basic, right? And then after 10, 20 posts, I looked at what worked and started doing more of that. Optimized based or optimized from there, right? That's the order, right? Do, then optimize, not optimize and then do. Link is in the description if you want to check it out. And drop a fire emoji if you're done optimizing and just starting, right? And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.